Hey everyone, it's Melissa. I'm going to do a video today, which maybe I should have titled this video that I don't want my husband to see, or maybe anybody in my family to see. Over the years, gosh, I've been well, I've fallen for every hype out there, every product that's been touted as the next big thing to make your hair, your skin, your body glow, be beautiful, whatever. And I'm not a pack rat. I just tend to throw everything away except for makeup and skincare and shampoos and things like that. So I use some of it, use almost all of it, and I think, well, maybe I'll use it later. It's time to, or I'll see something on the internet or on TV. Well, I've got to try that. So I kind of put it on a back shelf. So some of these products I do empty out and use over again that I'm going to talk about. And you know, this may end up being so long because I've got so many of them upstairs, I'm ashamed to say. And I've spent so much money over the years on different things that have not worked, and some of them have. But I'm just going to go ahead and be truthful and admit the things I have bought and the things that have or have not worked for me. And this is my opinion. I know that some of the things that I'm going to talk about are very, very popular beauty items that lots and lots of people use. They just didn't work for me. So this is just my opinion, and I'm sure most of you will disagree with a good part of it. But so anyway, I'm going to get started, and I'm going to get started with the main one that it seems like most people use, and that's the Clarisonic. I don't like the Clarisonic. I used it for 6 weeks. Got it at my dermatologist, used it faithfully. I tried it twice a day. I tried it just once a day. And the reason I didn't like it is I noticed it started putting wrinkles into my skin that I didn't have before. So I started getting wrinkles up here, and I started getting these lines between my eyes that I didn't have before. And I think what it did was it massaged so much that it broke the muscles down, and everything started sagging on me, and I started getting these real bad, and my neck was sagging. It just didn't firm or didn't do anything for me at all. I guess it cleaned well, but it cleaned on the surface, but underneath it massaged too much and was too, it just seemed to break down the muscles underneath my skin. It did my skin well, but underneath my skin it got too deep and just broke down the muscles or something, and it sagged, made my skin sag and do wrinkles. I just gave it a good shot, but I just didn't like it. But what I like instead is the Shiseido complexion brush. And the reason I like it is I can control how deep it goes. So I'm still getting that surface cleaning, and I can control the direction that it goes. It's not massaging like that, or it's not vibrating my skin. So I can go like this and go out. That way it's not making wrinkles here. I can go out this way, and it helps smooth wrinkles this way. I can go up, so it brings it up this way and up this way. And that did not work for the Clarisonic. It just broke down. It broke down things underneath my skin, deep inside, that I just didn't like and care for. So, you know, what do you do? Another hype that I did, I thought would be so good for my skin, is this Future Solution LX by Shiseido. And I bought the whole thing. I bought the cleanser, which the cleanser's nice. And I bought the serum. And I bought the day cream. And I bought the night cream. Shiseido's a gluten-free company. They advertise that they don't use any kind of gluten or gluten byproducts or anything in their stuff. So they're a good one to use if you can't tolerate gluten, but it just didn't do anything for me. I don't know. It didn't do anything more than if I was using like Lancome or my Obagi. In fact, it didn't do as much as either one of those did. So it was very expensive, and I wish I had my money back on it, but That's why I keep holding on to it. I should have taken it back. But maybe I'll find somebody to give it to that would really like it. I know I have an in-law that really likes Shiseido products. I think I'm going to give it to her because I barely used it. I used it long enough to know that I didn't like it. And another, I used the line of the Shiseido, the Benefiance, and it was the same thing. It didn't do anything bad, but I wasn't that impressed with it. It wasn't as good as some of the Lancome products I had tried. So that was another one. Then I started going toward the copper peptides because I had read that those were really good. So I did I think it's pronounced, I don't know if it's pronounced Neova, but they're a good, supposedly a good skincare line. They've got the Creme de la Copper and the Advanced Perfecting Elixir, and I used several of their products, and coppers didn't do anything special for my skin. So that was another one. And then Allure magazine, sorry, I keep going in and out. Allure magazine had their best line, the best anti-aging cream, and it was Chanel Ultra Correction Line Repair. And I think it was pretty expensive too. And like I said, I'm really ashamed about all of this. And the amount of money I've spent, gosh, I could have bought me some clothes or, anything like that. I just really regret it. But anyway, that was another one that just didn't do anything special for me. But I read it in Allure, so I thought it would be a good thing to buy, and it wasn't. Okay, so, well, here's another interesting thing that I read. I read, this is supposedly real big. It's called Gleam by Melanie Mills. And you put it on your skin like in the summertime, and you use it like on your legs. And they put it on the Dancing with the Stars to make their legs look more pretty and stuff. So I ordered that. I didn't like it. It looked a little, I don't know, a little yellow on me. It just didn't, too shiny or something. It just didn't make my legs look good at all. But instead, now this is not the right bottle that it's in, because the bottle that it comes in was glass and it was hard to get out. But I just put it in this. But it is the Body Shop, and I found it on my iPad. It's the Body Shop Honey Bronze Shimmering Dry Oil. And I really like it. It smells really good to you. Order it from the Body Shop. It comes in a glass bottle. You shake it up real well. You just use a little bit, and it just really makes your legs, your arms. I use it all over my body, especially in the summertime. And since it's a dry oil, it doesn't get greasy, but it really moisturizes very well. I like it a whole lot. Okay, the next one. Let me move my chair over here. Well, doing skincare, I did do the Mary Kay Time Wise. No, sorry, Mary Kay, it didn't. I wasn't that crazy about it. Okay, now the shampoos. I got the Living Proof, and I got the anti-frizz shampoo and conditioner. I loved them. They did my hair so well. But for some reason, you know how your hair sheds? And some things make them shed. This made it just like a third of my hair fell out. I don't know why. I just don't have any idea why. But I don't know. I've noticed Jennifer. This is Jennifer Anderson's company. I noticed her hair. It seems like her hair looks a little thinner too. I'm just not sure. But gosh, it made my hair look good. It just smoothed it. It gave it body and everything until I noticed. And then when I got my hair done, she said, "Boy, there's a lot of hair in the comb when I'm combing it out." So I quit using it, and I used it just about up, but for some reason I saved the bottle. I'm going to get a big trash bag and just dump all this and forget the waste, I guess. And another one that I've used, for Clarisonic. I don't know. It's okay. I have a hard time getting it to lather on me. So I have to have something that lathers, and I just kept using more and more and more, and having to order two of them, 3 at a time, because I live in a town that doesn't have a salon that carries it. So it wasn't worth it for me to order it and wait for it to come in. So I don't use Kerastase anymore. Still have the jar. Okay, and Hairsprays. You know, the L'Oreal Elnat, that's supposed to be the top, you know, every makeup or hairstylist supposedly for all the stars has this in their bag. And so I got some, and I like it. I don't think it holds worth anything, really. I mean, I don't think it's a good hold. It smells good at first, but it leaves a bad, this sounds odd, but it leaves a bad after smell. So all of a sudden, you spray it on and you think, that smells kind of good, and you smell again, and you think, that smells like a real strong chemical. So I didn't like that. I've tried several times to use this because, I mean, I think, well, there's got to be something to it. There's such a hype. But I didn't like it. But I do like, instead, I really like the Sebastian Shaper or the Shaper Plus, either one. Hard to tell. You know, just get it CVS. I like Sebastian products real well. And of course, the argan oil. I really, really like it. I know that Tammy from Uppy's Beads puts it every night in the ends of her hair before she goes to bed. And I've kind of started doing that too if I'm going to shampoo my hair the next day. And it really helps your hair dry faster. And, you know, I think this is very much worth the hype. And it's not that expensive, but I really, really like it a lot. Another one that just gets so much hype and everything, you go to Makeup Alley and you look up Mary Kay Extra Emollient Night Cream, and everybody just raves and raves. Well, the last time I looked, maybe they have some negative reviews now. But I have used this for years, like on my feet, on my elbows, winter, summer, used it on my lips. It kind of has that old lady smell a little bit, but, you know, I like it. It's pink. It reminds me, I used to use Mary Kay back in the 70s, when, you know, I guess it hadn't been out very long, and you had to do all these different steps and stuff, and it reminds me of when I was young. So I like the smell, but I use it a lot, pretty much every day on my feet. And another one that, to me, is worth the hype, it's a classic, it's an oldie but a goodie, is Avon Skin So Soft. I use this in a bath. I usually take a bath, unless I'm going to shampoo my hair in the morning, then I'll take a shower. But I put it in my bath, and in the wintertime, you don't have to do anything else. It just keeps, just a capful in your bathtub will keep the dry skin away. And in the summertime, I definitely use it because we have mosquitoes the size of Volkswagens down here, and it keeps the mosquitoes away. And in fact, my daughter and daughter-in-law put it on their children. They'll just take some, put it in their hands, and just kind of rub it all over their body before they go out, and they never get bit by mosquitoes. It just works better than any of the other, for us, any of the other things for mosquito bites. And I don't know, it's just all around worth the hype. It's just a classic. It really is. I used it over the years. I used it on my children. And going back to the Living Proof, one thing I do really like of theirs is the Living Proof Prom Style Extender. It's really nice. You put it on, and it doesn't, and you can use other products with it. It doesn't weigh your hair down, but it helps it to dry. I don't think I used it this morning, but it helps it to dry better, and it helps it be smooth, but it helps it hold its shape. It's a cream. It's a styling cream. But and it's supposed to like keep, let's see, it's time saving, use alone or other understylers. It's supposed to lock it in your style, and then you know, you don't have to shampoo your hair as often supposedly. But I like it a lot. And another one, I know a lot of people, I think it's kind of catching on, is the Tangle Tees. Now I take the back off because it's too awkward, and it kind of reflects the sound of it going through your hair, but it really does get the hair in it. It really does get the tangles out. You get it at Sally's, and the tangles just flow out, and it doesn't hurt. You know, I'm extremely tender-headed, and I can use a pick, but not a comb on my hair, and that really, it is worth the hype that it's starting to get. I've heard of a lot of people that have started using that. And also, something that is supposedly in every hairstylist, as well as the hairspray, is the Mason Pearson brush that you get from England. It is a good brush. I don't always use it. It's good for making your hair shine and smoothing it down. I've got two of them. I got one with the pure, that's nylon bristle mix, and I've got one with the pure bristle. I think the one that's supposedly it's supposedly the best for you is the pure bristle. But I really like it. I think it's worth the hype, only because it's not like you use it up and start all over. It will last pretty much 20, 25 years. It's a really, really nice brush. And also a nice brush is now this is, a dog has chewed on it. It's the Aveda paddle brush. It's really good for when you're straightening your hair and pulling it out, trying to get it straight. So that's a really good brush too. And the third brush that I really like is the Denman brush. Denman. It's really good for, like, sometimes I'll put my hair up. It's good at getting tangles out, but I'll put my hair up at night and take it down the next day if I just don't feel like shampooing it, but I want to kind of keep it clean, so I'll just put it up in a bun. And sometimes, like, I'll put a little rubber band around it or a scrunchie or something. So when you take it down, it's got marks right here. If you take the Denman, I always want to call it Denman brush, and pull it out like that, it just really straightens it nicely and smooths it down. It'll get rid of any marks like that. So anyway, that's my review so far of products that I have bought over the years and kind of still hoarded and still haven't thrown away yet. But some of them are classics, and some of them I didn't care for so much. But I'll keep on cleaning out my closet. What I'm doing is I'm shopping my closet. I thought, well, I don't need to buy any more stuff. I've got so much stuff. Let me go back through and look through things again and see if I still want to keep them. Even I've kept them for a while and kind of, it's gotten junky back there in my closet. But I'll do some more of these. I'll get some more out, and before I throw them away, I'll tell you what I think of them. But just have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.